I'm Anastasia, a mobility and strength coach, and today we're gonna go over my top 4 exercises to help you get your middle splits. The middle splits can be a daunting move, but I find people make it a bigger deal in their head than it actually is in reality. But once you start training it, you can see that it is definitely possible for you. I've trained many clients over the years to get their middle splits, men, women, young, old. So I want to show you that you can do it too. And I try to keep it minimal equipment for you. One of the exercises does need weights. So make sure you grab a pair of dumbbells or kettlebells and let's get to it. Exercise number 1 is the loaded butterfly. So here I have 2 35-pound dumbbells. If it's your first time doing it, you can always go lighter. And then as you get more comfortable with the position, you can always go heavier, because the more weight it is, the more it'll push you down. And we're gonna need a wall to make sure your back stays straight, because oftentimes people start to hunch over and have bad form. So butt and back against the wall. You're gonna bring your feet as close to your hips as possible. And it's okay if you don't start off as low as I do. Your knees can be up here, that's fine. We're all at different starting points, that's okay. What's important though, before I put the weights on my legs, is that when we go down, you're using your side butt to squeeze and pull the knees down. So if I'm just relaxed, this is how high my knees are. When I actually squeeze my side butt, I can get all the way down. So it's important you're actually using the muscles to help you get into the position. So you're gonna put the weights on your legs. We're holding the weights so they don't fall off. And then 10 times, you're gonna bring the knees up and down. So I'm squeezing my inner thighs on the way up, and I'm squeezing my butt on the way down. And this is similar to doing the abduction machine at the gym, the good girl, bad girl machine. And it's gonna not only open up your hips, but also make these muscles stronger. So we love a little 2-in-1. And then after you do 10, you're gonna hold 30 seconds at the bottom, really trying to let the weights stretch you out. And now you're gonna focus on your breathing. You wanna breathe nice and calm, try to keep your body relaxed so you can start to get comfortable in these very uncomfortable positions. And then that's it for this exercise. And you're gonna do 3 sets of this. So for all the exercises, you wanna do at least 3 sets, because the second and the third time that you do it, you're gonna open up even further than you normally go, not just staying at that surface area where you normally get stuck in. Exercise number 2 is called the very sexy name of pissing dog. So you still need your wall. You're gonna bring your elbow against the wall, and you're gonna bring your hips against the wall. Make sure the bottom knee is in the middle of your body, or this exercise is gonna be way harder than it actually should be. It's gonna be hard anyways, to be honest, but don't make it harder than it needs to be. So here, I'm leaning against the wall. I'm gonna first bring my knee up, and I'm gonna bring the knee towards the shoulder. Then you're gonna straighten the leg, hold 1, 2, 3, and then bend it. Every time I bend it, I'm trying to lift it higher to the ceiling, so opening my hip up even more and towards the shoulder. And then I straighten, hold 1, 2, 3, bend, and repeat. Doing this for 6 to 8 reps. And then now I'm gonna show you what are the common mistakes. So commonly, people will think it's like a kickback, and they'll be kicking back here. But if you can see, this is not gonna transfer to the middle splits. Whereas when we're holding this position, this is actually similar to the middle split position. So don't avoid doing the work where you're in the split. Hey, have a good day. So I'm gonna share the correct way to do it just one more time so you don't forget. So knee up towards the shoulder. You should feel it burning in your side butt, because we're using the side butt to split our legs apart when we do the middle split. So that's why it's important to get this nice and strong so you can activate it and straight. And I'm trying to get it as high as I can to the ceiling. You may start off down somewhere, which is fine. As you get stronger, you'll be able to lift it higher. And as a bonus, it's working all the side booty gains that we all love. Next, exercise number 3 is the middle splits, contract, relax. So this is an active middle split hold, because you first want to make your middle split strong so your body feels comfortable to eventually go down to the position. And when we do active splits, it's safer for you as well. So this is great if you're hypermobile and you want to make sure you're protecting your joints. So you're gonna need something to put on your hands. This bench is super rickety. It doesn't matter, because I'm just using it for a little bit of balance. So I'm gonna go not into my deepest middle split, but somewhere where I know I can hold actively. My feet are turned out 45 degrees. My quads are nice and strong and engaged. I'm tilting my butt out, because whenever we do the middle splits, we want our ass out, not tucked in, or else it's gonna stop you from going deeper, because it's not the correct anatomical position. So here, squeeze the quads, and then here comes the active part of the contract, relax. So I'm contracting, pushing my feet down and in towards the floor, and then holding for 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna rest. And that counts as 1 rep. I'm gonna do 3 to 5 reps. So I squeeze the quads, butt out, slowly release the hands, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And sometimes you'll find your feet slide out. So that's why it's important to make sure that you pick a surface area with high friction. So socks on this rubber floor works really well. Socks on a hardwood floor or a shiny floor like that is not gonna do well because your feet are gonna slip. So make sure your feet aren't slipping. You may even have to put on shoes just in case. And I wanna just show you the potential of this. So you could eventually, as you get stronger, do it just above the floor. So you have a lot of room to work with, but it's totally okay if this is your starting point as well. And then as you get stronger and you get more flexible, you'll be able to go lower and lower. So again, 3 sets of this. 1 rep is hold it, release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat that 5 times. And the grand finale exercise, number 4, is middle split push-ups. So for beginners, I like doing this one against the wall because we can tell if you're cheating or not. And we do want a little bit of slip for this, so that's why I went to this 4, because it's a little bit more slippery. But if you only have 1 floor option, it's fine if it's not that slippery, don't worry. So you're gonna bring your feet and your butt all the way against the wall. My hands are in front of me. Again, I'm squeezing my quads, sticking my butt out, and as I go down, I'm trying to keep my butt connected. Your chest doesn't have to touch all the way to the floor. As you get lower, it will. But for example, if I'm this high, my hips are just too high for me to be able to touch down. So look forwards, I arch my back, stick my butt out, and then as I come up, I'm trying to push my hips down. So you may not move as much as me, you may not move anywhere at all, to be honest, but you're always trying to go lower. So I arch my back, look forwards, and then come up and try to go lower. What's a common cheat that people do is when they go down, they'll bring their hips forwards, but when they're doing that, they're breaking the middle split line, so they're not actually improving their middle splits because they're not stretching the area we're trying to stretch and they're actually avoiding it. But you never want to avoid the stretch, you want to do the work. So you're gonna do 5 reps. When you go down, stick the butt out, go lower, and then one day, you'll be able to get all the way down in your middle splits. And it'll be easy and unlock. Now when I do it, to be honest, I don't even feel a stretch, it just feels natural to me. But it took me 7 years to get to this point. So take your time. It won't take you that long to get the middle splits, but it will not feel a stretch. So that is the 4th. That is the 4th middle split exercise. And try this out. I recommend doing this routine 1 time a week or 2 times a week. So make sure routine, your body rests and recover, and then you can do the routine again. All these should take you about an hour to complete. And so treat it like you would any workout or strength training session. You wanna train as hard as you can, pushing the exercises as hard as you can, and then rest and recover. You can check on your middle splits daily if you have the time, although that's not always necessary. And if you like this video and you wanna see more, and if you wanna learn even more about the middle splits, I do have a middle splits course available on my website. It has 2 workouts a week, so there's another bonus workout, other exercises that are beginner friendly. And this is if you want to start your middle splits era and become a badass person who can do the middle splits anywhere and everywhere. And if you want some personalized coaching, if you think your body's more complicated or you just want more guidance, I do offer one-on-one online coaching as well to anyone worldwide. I've been doing this for 7 years and I've helped many professional athletes or just average folk or professional dancers. So if that's something that interests you, head to my website below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and let me know what you think. And if you actually try these exercises out, I want to see how they go. Bye.